Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Be Fluent in English with Leo and Luna. We are so happy you are here with us right now. Wherever you are, lying in bed, relaxing on the sofa, or getting ready to sleep, we are really glad you joined us tonight. Hey, and honestly, this might be our favorite episode we have ever made because tonight's topic is something a little different, something a little special. We are not just going to teach you English tonight, we are going to help your brain learn English even while you sleep. I know, that sounds almost too good to be true. But stay with us, because there is real science behind this. And by the end of tonight's episode, you are going to understand exactly how your brain processes language at night and how to use that to speak English faster and more naturally. That's right. And here's what we want you to do right now. Get comfortable. If you are in bed, pull up your blanket. If you are on the sofa, grab a pillow. Because this episode is designed to be listened to in a relaxed state. The more relaxed you are, the better your brain absorbs everything we say. Before we go any further, if you are new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe to Be Fluent in English with Leo and Luna. We make episodes just like this one. Calm, clear, and actually useful for your English journey. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss us. And we have a question for you right at the start. Write your answer in the comments when you wake up tomorrow. The question is, do you ever dream in English? Even just one word, one sentence? Tell us. We genuinely want to know. All right, let's begin. Let's talk about your brain tonight. Now let's talk about something called passive listening and why it is so powerful at night. Passive listening means listening to English without forcing yourself to understand every single word. Just letting the sounds, the rhythm, the patterns of English wash over you, like music, like rain. During the day, when you study English, everything is active. You are concentrating, you are trying hard, you are thinking. That takes a lot of energy. But at night, passive listening is different. Your brain is relaxed, and in that relaxed state, it actually absorbs patterns of language in a very deep way. Think about babies. A baby cannot speak yet, but a baby listens all day, every day, to the sounds of their language. They are not studying. They are not trying hard. They are just absorbing. And slowly, without even realizing it, the patterns of the language build inside their brain until one day the words come out naturally. You can do the same thing. Not exactly the same, because you are an adult and your brain works a little differently, but the principle is the same. Consistent, relaxed exposure to English, especially around sleep time, builds your brain's familiarity with the language in a very powerful way. Here is something really important to understand. Your brain has two modes. Active mode, when you are focused, studying, trying hard. And relaxed mode, when you are calm, drifting, not forcing anything. Language actually enters your long-term memory more easily in relaxed mode. This is why listening to English right before sleep or during sleep is so valuable. So what should you listen to? Listen to things that are calm and clear. Slow English conversations, English podcasts like this one, English stories, simple English sentences spoken clearly and naturally. Avoid anything too fast, too complicated, or too stressful. You want your brain to feel safe and comfortable with the English it is hearing. And right now, that is exactly what you are doing. Just by listening to us tonight, you are already training your brain. You are already doing the work. Just keep listening. Keep relaxing. Let the English flow into your mind gently. Now we want to give you something really practical. A simple routine you can follow every night to train your brain in English while you sleep. We call it the 3-step sleep English method, and it takes less than 15 minutes. Step 1 is called the replay moment. This happens right before you close your eyes. Take just 2 or 3 minutes and think back through your day in English, not in your own language, in English. Just simple thoughts. Say them quietly in your head or even whisper them out loud. For example, Today, I woke up at 7. I had coffee. I felt a little tired this morning. I talked to my friend. I watched a video in English. It was interesting. Simple sentences, easy words. You are not writing an essay. You are just gently replaying your day in English. This tells your brain English is important. Keep working on it tonight. Step 2 is called the listen and drift moment. This is when you put on calm English audio, something like this podcast, and just let it play softly as you fall asleep. Do not try to understand everything. Do not focus hard. Just let the English sounds surround you. Let yourself drift. This is the passive listening we talked about. Your brain will keep processing the sounds even as you fall asleep. If you wake up in the night and the audio is still playing, that is completely fine. Just let it continue. Or if you prefer silence to actually sleep, that is fine too. The most important thing is that you listen as you are falling asleep. Those last minutes before sleep are incredibly powerful for memory. Step 3 is the morning minute. This is the first thing you do when you wake up. Before you check your phone, before you get up. Just lie still for 60 seconds and think in English. What did you dream about? How do you feel right now? What is your plan for today? Just 60 seconds of English thinking. This reconnects your brain to English first thing in the morning. And research shows that what we do in the first minutes after waking has a strong effect on our mental patterns for the whole day. Replay your day in English, listen and drift, morning minute. 3 steps, less than 15 minutes total. Do this every night for 2 weeks and notice what changes. Let's talk about some common mistakes people make when they try to use sleep for language learning, because there are a few things that actually do not work, and we want to save you time. Mistake number 1, trying too hard at night. Some people put on fast, complicated English content before bed and try to study intensely. This actually makes it harder to sleep and harder to learn. Your brain needs to be relaxed to consolidate memories properly. If you are stressed or trying too hard, the memory consolidation process is disrupted. Keep it gentle. Keep it calm. Mistake number 2, thinking this replaces daytime learning. It does not. Sleep learning is a supplement. It supports your daytime learning. It makes the things you studied during the day stick better and go deeper. But you still need to practice speaking, listening, and reading when you are awake. Think of sleep learning as a powerful bonus, not a shortcut. Mistake number 3, being inconsistent. Doing this once or twice and then stopping. The brain responds to consistency above everything else. One night of listening does something small. 10 nights in a row does something remarkable. 20 nights builds a real habit that your brain starts to rely on. Consistency is the magic ingredient. Not talent, not intelligence, just showing up every night. And mistake number 4, expecting to wake up fluent. That is not how this works, and we want to be honest with you. Sleep learning makes your existing knowledge stronger and more accessible. It helps words come faster. It helps patterns feel more natural. It smooths out your English from the inside. But it works together with your conscious learning, not instead of it. Now, let's do a little practice together. Right now, wherever you are, we are going to say some simple English sentences, slowly and clearly. And all you need to do is listen. Let the words wash over you. If you want to repeat them quietly, do that. If you just want to listen, that is perfect too. My English is getting better every day. I feel more comfortable with English when I relax. My brain learns even when I am resting. I am not afraid to make mistakes in English. Every day I understand more. Speaking English feels more natural now. I am patient with myself, and I trust the process. I enjoy listening to English. My brain is working hard for me, even while I sleep. Tomorrow, I will speak English with more confidence than today. These are not just nice sentences. These are the kind of calm, positive, clear English statements that your brain loves to hold on to during sleep. Simple structure, real meaning, natural rhythm. Say them to yourself tonight before you close your eyes. Whisper them if you like, or just think them. Let them be the last English your brain hears before sleep. We are getting close to the end of tonight's episode, and we want to leave you feeling calm, confident, and ready for a beautiful night of English learning, even while you rest. Let's go over what we talked about tonight. First, your brain is incredibly active during sleep. It consolidates memories, builds connections, and strengthens the language patterns it was exposed to during the day. Second, passive listening before and during sleep is a powerful way to give your brain rich English material to work with at night. Third, the 3-step sleep English method. Replay your day in English, listen and drift, and morning minute is a simple, proven routine that takes less than 15 minutes and can genuinely change how fast your English improves. You do not have to try harder. You just have to be smarter about when and how you expose yourself to English. And tonight, you already did something smart. You listened to this episode. You gave your brain a gift. Here is our final question for you, and please write this in the comments tomorrow morning. After your first night of trying this, how do you feel? Did anything feel different? Did any English words or phrases come to your mind more easily? We genuinely want to hear your experience. If this episode helped you even a little, please give it a like. Share it with a friend who is learning English. And subscribe to Be Fluent in English with Leo and Luna so you never miss an episode like this one. You are doing so well, truly. The fact that you are here, listening, learning, growing, that already makes you someone special. Keep going. Keep listening. Keep believing in yourself. Good night. Sleep well. And let your brain do its beautiful work tonight. We will see you next time.